Hey Plant Gang, I'm standing here in front of a grove of, I would say, one of America's favorite small spring flowering trees. Now everybody loves spring, everybody loves the flowers of spring, and so almost every yard needs a spring flowering tree, and redbud is one of the most popular. Cercis canadensis. You can see the bark of this tree, and it is kind of a gray bark with cinnamon undertones. You'll see a close-up of this, but the leaves are heart-shaped. But what is very interesting and why people grow the redbud is, number one, its stature. It's a smaller tree, but also its springtime bloom. Either white, but most commonly a pinkish mauve-colored bloom that completely engulfs this tree. The blooms are very unique. They're pea-like, and they stick right to the stems of this tree. Cercis canadensis, the eastern redbud. It's in a very large family, the Fabaceae family, and if you clue in on the seed pods, you'll see that it's very much like this bean-like family, the Fabaceae family. Alternate, simple, cordate meaning heart-shaped leaves. This tree gets 20 to 30 foot high, can spread out 25 to 30 foot wide. Hardy from zones 4 through 9. Sometimes it can get winter killed in zones 4. Some people even try to push this tree into zones 3B, but typically 4 to 9 is how this plant is listed. Fall color is a yellowish, kind of a green knot. Remarkable fall color. A lot of wonderful cultivars on the market, variegated cultivars, weeping cultivars, ones with tricolor foliage, one with dark burgundy foliage, some with golden foliage, some that have golden foliage, but the new foliage emerges red. So a lot of different cultivars for the home landscape. Tennessee, the nursery industry in Tennessee has produced some of the most viable cultivars for the eastern United States. Here's a landscape tip. Excellent small tree for early season flowering. Cultivars are superior to seedlings. Hey, excited to give you a quick update on Cercis canadensis, the eastern redbud, here in full flower. We're at the end of March, and the redbuds really are popping right now. And we see all the different redbuds that we have, even different species of redbud, really going crazy right now. But we're focused in on Cercis canadensis, the straight species with these kind of mauve-y purple flowers that are completely covering this tree. You know, the unique part of this is how the blooms really come off the stems. Other things about the blooms, they are edible. They're not the most, palatable thing in the world, but people do consume the blooms sometimes. They're okay, just okay, I'm telling you. But here we've got this Cercis canadensis now in full bloom. All the neighborhoods around here are just enlivened with this tree, and right behind this will be our native dogwood. So take a look here. This is kind of what the bloom looks like. A great plant, great residential small tree for the home landscape.